How's the angle of the dangle today, ladies and gentlemen? Actually, I sure hope you're not dangling if you're ladies. Unless you're grandmas, and then it's okay. Today we're using the VC-30 Sickle. It's a shotgun, it's equipped with 5 shells, and I shoot walls because I'm bored. Plus that wall just knows who's boss now. I'm using this weapon with incendiary rounds. I've got the hollow sight equipped to it. We're playing a little bit of Killzone Shadowfall. Come at me. This game, just look at the visual beautiness of this game. I love this game. I wish more games looked and were just this smooth. Like, visually, this game is so impressive. The colors, the darkness, the textures. A lot of this game is very, very dark, and they're not super vibrant colors, but it still looks so impressively beautiful. And triple with one shot, son! Ooh! Oh, yeah, you gotta love that. It kind of shocked me. I'm like, it just felt like one of those moments when you're playing something and like, the perfect shot lines up. Boom. That made the gun look a lot better than it truly is. Honestly, that's a once in a lifetime kind of situation. You don't really get collaterals or above that triple collaterals with this gun. It's not the best. There's a lot of times where I'll shoot a guy within just 5 meters and he survives it. With the incendiary rounds equipped, it does seem that the gun works a lot better. I can't tell. I don't know if there's any, definitive stats or reasoning behind it, but I feel that when I use the incendiary rounds on the Sickle, that I find myself doing a lot better, more consistent one-shot kills. But even with that, this weapon is not on par of, the shotguns that you're used to, and I don't know if they're trying to make it more realistic or what their thought process was behind this, but yeah, that was almost another triple. I'm telling you, this gun's not that good. I just happen to be really, really lucky. And the gun's pretty solid to an extent, but almost every other gun in this game is stronger than it. And, I just like to use it because it's a shotgun. Something rewarding about killing somebody with it. But obviously when you're aimed down sight, you can see exactly how long between shots you have to shoot with the shotgun. So even when you have those close range kills where you shoot a guy and you don't, if it doesn't kill him, you're basically dead. So you have to make every shot count. If you don't, you're screwed, and I don't like that. I think it needs to have a better rate of fire, so I don't think the damage really needs to be buffed. I just think they could do something to make it shoot a little faster, because basically a shot every 2 seconds is not sufficient, and its hip fire spread is abysmal. So the gun's not bad, but that's basically because this is Killzone. You've got close quarters, it's a standard arena type FPS, visually enhanced, beautiful game. But it also has its old-fashioned type thing. You've got your game types that you're accustomed to. I'm doing TDM right now just because it's the one that had the most people playing. I wanted to make sure I got in a game. And I had a lot of fun playing with the Sickle. It's my favorite weapon, even beyond the fact that it's not the best. It's really not that good at all. But there's always something fun and rewarding behind using a pump-action shotgun. In every game, it's just something appealing about it. But anyways, the gun is pretty solid to an extent. You have to be in close quarters, and there are some medium-range maps where this gun is just pretty much not even worth using. What I do have equipped on it, though, because I am in the category, I do have the ability to revive my teammates and put down a spawn beacon. Look at the beauty and the melee animations. I love the takedowns in this game. You just naturally get to see the movement and the colors. And it's just something about it that just pops when you get into these animations, and it just shows exactly how impressive this game really, really looks. That's why I appreciate it. But again, each of these classes have certain abilities. I have the spawn beacon, which I have teammates spawning on right now. We have this kind of lockdown. And a lot of people look at this game like, wow, that's not right, because technically we have them spawn locked. The one thing about Killzone, and this is something that many other games do not do properly. There are turrets for people that extend too close to the base, which kills people, which means that's a no-no. Don't go in there unless you want to die if you're into that kind of stuff. Yo, we got turrets for you. But seriously, get revived, buddy. But the real situation is there are also barriers where the teammate that's pushing in their spawn can shoot out of, but the aggressors cannot shoot through it. So they're just technically vulnerable too. If you get too close, you're going to be able to get killed while they can't die, and that makes them safe. On top of that, having the turrets is extra defense. You can spawn trap people. You can kind of lock down the fight in one general area. But to be fair about it, look at the game right now. We've had these guys spawn trapped at the top middle of your screen. That's how close the game is right now. Even with a spawn lock that we've had them spawn lock the entire game, the game is still close. That's one thing that you don't see from other shooters is even in a spawn lock situation, the game almost always stays remotely close. I've had games where I go 40 kills and we're still really, really close to each other. There's really not too many breakaway games where it's just unfair and people are getting stomped. It just does not happen in Killzone, and that's what I really like it for. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you want to see more Killzone, leave a comment down below saying, Pwn, I want to see you do this, and see some sniping gameplay, whatever. But thank you guys. Teabag that like button, do me a solid, and that invisible fucker just knifed me. Stay moist, guys.